Hello, welcome to Shaded Reality. I am here with Anne. My name is Marie. We're just two sisters watching some reality TV and chatting about it. We're currently doing The Valley. We just found out that Secret Lives of Mormon Wives has come back, which has somehow become our show. I feel like our podcast name should have something to do with it at this point because they just don't stop. I just saw something that said they're currently recording season 5.
What?
Yeah.
So they have to be like boom, boom, boom.
Boom, boom, boom.
And this is what I don't understand. Yeah. So, but did you see how Jessie, she got like a full face thing done? Where in between did she do this? Because I thought she said she was doing it in between seasons.
Wrapped. 4 probably wrapped before they even had the terrible reunion.
Oh,
so she
yeah,
probably
you're
did
probably
get it done
right.
in between.
Yeah.
But I feel so bad for her because she's had another reel or TikTok go up that she was going back to try to get fixed. Uh-oh, I lost my light. Because she I think they did too much or something, filler wise. I don't know.
Well, I don't think it was filler. What
Something.
did she got some a full face reconstruction type thing, but it was something to produce so you don't have to get filler, because I felt like she got her filler dissolved, and that's why she was getting this procedure done. And everyone kept saying, you just have to go with it. She's just very swollen.
She's very swollen. Her face does not look like her at all.
I know. I just I think that I think all the girls are absolutely beautiful. It just makes me sad for so many women, including myself. I mean, we're all so hard on ourselves, but for her to be getting all of this work done. I say I would love to get work done like this, but it terrifies me that I would hate my end results. You know what I mean? So there's so many things that I'm I want to do this, this, and this. But most likely, 1, financially, I can't afford it. And 2, I'm so terrified that I'm going to hate the way I look after the fact of getting it done. So that scares me.
Yeah, the first time I had Botox, it kind of almost felt like it pushed my eyebrows down, which I mean, anyone who's had it knows that heavy feeling, but it literally, the way that he did the pattern, because I have a really insanely deep, I know they call it an 11 line, but mine is a singular line, so it's super deep. It pushed my forehead down, and I had a mental breakdown about it. When your looks change of what you're used to, and you can't fix it. I'm stuck like this now until it wears off. I cannot imagine being where she is, because she literally looks like the women in their 50s that kind of go full facelift, and their eyes get smaller, their face gets puffier. She doesn't look great right now, and I probably wouldn't even be putting my face on social media if I was her. Honestly, I probably would have went dark for as long as humanly possible to let it go down and stuff.
I do love Jessie for that. I love how honest she is. You know what I mean? And she just puts herself out there. And there's so many people that do get so much stuff done, but they're no, I didn't get that done. Bullshit. Give us your secrets. Yeah. I want to know. I want to know it all. Did you see Miranda got her hair cut into a cute little bob?
No, I did not.
Yes. Yep. Your girlfriend got her hair chopped off. Cute. It looks cute. The bobs are in right now.
Yeah.
And I mean, no, me either. I don't know. It looks cute on her, though.
I love a bob on younger
so loud
faces. Me or you?
I don't know. Something in general is just loud.
Oh, okay. So yeah, we are watching a lot of reality TV right now. We're recapping The Valley, which I think will actually be over soon. I think I looked and it was like 12 episodes or something. So we're definitely
so we're like halfway
over
there.
The halfway.
Over?
Yeah.
No.
Well, I'm doing 7 today, so 6 would have been halfway.
Oh my gosh, I guess we are.
Yeah. So we got that, and then we were kind of talking just to let everyone know, the Secret Lives of Morbid Wives is coming out March 12th, I think it is. Something like that. It's a Thursday. Yeah. So we will probably... We're not going to stop doing The Valley. I think I would actually prefer if we did 2 shows because it kind of gets monotonous, and I don't want to get back to that again. So I think we'll do like The Valley on Thursdays and then The Secret Lives on Tuesdays or something like that. It doesn't... I think we kind of will have to do it that way because of... I don't know. It won't matter, I guess, because The Secret Lives likes to drop their entire season all at once. So we can pick... either way we wanted to do it, but I think that's what we're going to do, and then we will be able to at least keep both audiences of people who like The Valley and people who like Secret Lives. So
I can barely keep up with The Valley. I don't know how I'm going to have to watch 2 shows.
Oh yeah,
how am I going to do this?
You really have to worry about the episode you're doing, which won't be any more work. So
I know.
That's like the biggest thing you need to worry about, but we'll figure it out. We don't have to do it that way. I just don't want to get back into like being annoyed with like doing the same thing over and over again and getting frustrated by it. But so yeah, I guess let's get into this one. We're on season 1, episode 7, the #1 gossip in the group. So we start like right back at the Mondrian, right where your episode left off. But the fight is kind of over. Kristin and Luke are walking out the door, and it's like the aftermath. So Michelle's walking back in. There's like chit chat and little conversations happening among like smaller groups. Jasmine's talking about how she knows the rumor that Kristin just yelled out in the hallway. And Michelle says that Kristin's telling everyone that Jessie wants to leave her and get a divorce. And then Zach is like in confessional and he's like, oh, you were so close on this one, Kristin, so close. It's the other way around. And Michelle's like saying at the table, like, who knows about this? Who's saying this? And Jax is in confession and he's just, he just drives me nuts. He's like, I kind of want to be involved in the conversation. Like, should I just say that I know something when I don't even know it? Because, like, I just feel so out of it. And I'm like, you're the reason we're here. Like, you told this and had this conversation. Isn't this what he started with Kristin at the steak restaurant? Like, he started this, like, little piece of information with her about Michelle and Jessie. And, like, well, I guess she knew some stuff from Michelle because they were really close, too. Yeah. But it essentially, a lot of it revolves around Jax and Jax's rumors. So Nia, good old Nia, is great at getting out of any conflict. So she's like, oh, my boobs are leaking. So she says her goodbyes and just like gets out
she's like,
there.
I'm out.
Yeah.
She was probably also worried that Danny was going to say something.
Yes, because I think he was saying, I just want to fix it. I want to get involved. And she's like, it's none of our business. Yep. So, yeah, you're probably right. She's very much, like, she likes to control the narrative and likes to control how they're seen, like, a lot. Like, it's crazy how much, if you really watch them, that she, like, tries to rein him in and make them look, their relationship and them look a certain way.
Yeah. If it was up to Danny, they would be a completely different couple on this show. Oh, yeah. Like, she makes everything seem like their relationship is just way too perfect.
Yes. Yeah. And then Jessie makes some comment about, like, divorce is not an option. And they all sit back down, and Michelle kind of, like, requests that Kristin is not a part of group events in the future. Now, I wouldn't say everyone agreed, but it's almost like everyone's like, okay, or at least like Michelle and Jessie, if they're invited, Kristin and Luke won't be. So like, I think they're going to kind of try to keep them separated is what they all agreed to. They all just kind of thank Jax for having hair loss and throwing the event, and then that kind of ends. Then we go to like more of the start of the show, so we kind of like visit each house for like a minute, and like Jessie and Michelle are talking about the night before, discussing how like sticking up for each other is bringing them closer together, and why are we avoiding... Oh, I said, why are we avoiding that Kristin said Michelle had a boyfriend for a year? See, I said that. Isn't that what you said happened last week?
Yeah, but she was in like the hallway just with Luke. No one was around.
Oh, so she just said it to the camera.
It was just the cameras, yes.
Oh, okay. Because a lot of them are talking, but like no one is saying that. And I'm like, why are we avoiding saying this? Okay, so none of them know that she said that yet.
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay. So Jesse's talking about how he doesn't trust her and like Michelle. And when she goes out with the girls, like she used to always post boomerangs and like, you know, cheers like with their margaritas. And now she says she's going out with the girls and there's nothing on social media. And he's like, when I bring it up, she's like, well, I'm taking a social media break. He's like, but she's not taking a social media break from anything else. So, like, what are you doing? You know, kind of thing. And I mean, if you get to that point in your relationship where you don't trust that your significant other is actually going where they say they're going to go or who they're doing it with, like, I don't know. I'd be pulling out my stalker ass. I'd be following. If I thought my husband said he was going out with a friend and he, like, I literally had the thought that he wasn't, I'd be finding a way to follow him. Yeah. Like, I would be figuring it out.
Yeah, a little too nonchalant about the whole thing. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, something doesn't seem right. And he even said, you know, like, Michelle used to get so mad because I would always set my phone, like, screen side down.
Yes. Yep.
And he's like, and now she's doing it.
Yeah, so pick it up.
Right.
Like, if I ever thought, I would just go pick up my husband's phone and be like, what's on here?
Right.
Why you keep sitting it upside down? Yeah. I don't know. Right. Then we do other quick check-ins. So Jax and Brittany's house, she's with her mom and Mima. Kristin and Luke are driving. And she says she doesn't want to lose Michelle out of her life, but I think Michelle's done. I don't think Michelle's someone to, like, forgive or forget easy. At least it doesn't seem like it. She seems like she's going to cut you out.
She's just like, done.
You really fucked me. I'm not playing that kind of game, you know. Danny and Nia's house, something about to blow up. I don't know what that note means. I don't know what I meant by that. Maybe they were talking about how in the group, like, something's about to go down.
Yeah, because it was a very short scene with them sitting there. Yeah, they were just going
one to one to one. Yeah. Jason and Janet. Janet is all about this shit. She is like just talking. She says Jax knows what the rumor is, and I'm like, ooh, Janet, you need to be careful. Like, this group, they're established, and they aren't gonna put up with this. Like, you haven't been to a reunion yet. Like, these clips get out there. You know what I mean? And like, when they see this stuff, it's not going to look good for you if you're spreading this stuff. And then she's talking about how Sheena, because her and Sheena, I guess, are pretty good friends, brought up that her, Katie, and Lala had heard that Jax is still running around town. So that's what Janet's saying. Essentially, like, Jax is trying to start shitting another couple when he's out. There's rumors. How would he like it if people are talking about him still cheating on his wife? And I'm like, you're not only going to piss off Jax, who will go after you, but you're going to piss off Brittany, who does not want to hear you talking about her husband cheating on her. Like, she will not be okay with that. We actually see a clip that is like Lala, Sheena, and Katie having dinner or like a lunch, which I was like, why did they film that? Was it supposed to be on the show, or was it from something else?
No, I mean, maybe they were just filming Janet, and she happened to be with them, and they just like
maybe
cut it out.
You couldn't see her on the clip, but yeah,
it was weird.
Janet is just loving the gossip, and I mean, I love to gossip too, and I'm sure if I was on a reality show, the behind the scenes stuff would get me into trouble, because I know I have tendencies to not want conflict, but I'm more than willing to like talk about people behind their backs. If that's like if a bunch of other girls are talking crap, like I am in most circumstances not going to be like, no, I like her, stop being mean. Like, I'm just going to roll with it. You know
They would get you in confession. You would let it all out in confession. And everyone would be like, we love Marie. And then when they would watch the reunion, they'd be like, what? What?
I have a real problem sometimes, which I feel like as I've aged, I'm better at it. But like, when someone asks me a direct question, even if like a normal person would be like, that's an inappropriate question. Like, I'm not answering that. I don't have that filter. I will literally answer it. And it gets me into trouble, has in the past more often than not. One, I don't run into it as much because you kind of grow out of those kind of people being in your life. And so like, I don't run into it. But like, people, I remember in my 20s and stuff, like people would ask stuff that nobody would ask, or if you did, people would like shrug you off and not answer and be like, that's crazy. And I just answer. And so I can't imagine the producers, the information, and the things I would say in confessional. It wouldn't, you're right. It would be horrible. I would be done. Kristin and Luke are at the doctor's. They're going to check her follicle count, which I think is like the egg house, right? Like in the uterus, you need to have like so many. I want to know what mine is. I would be curious. I have no reason, so I wouldn't go.
I was going to say, I don't give a shit. I hope I have like 0. Because I am not wanting to have a baby at almost 41 years old.
In having a baby either, but I'm like competitive. So like when they say like a 40-year-old should have between 5 and 10, I'm like, I want to have like the highest that a 40-year-old can have.
That stuff I don't care. Like I don't
know why.
I don't care at all.
I really would like to know because
it actually terrifies me that
you could get pregnant.
That I could still get pregnant. Like oh my god, that is
I don't even think about it. Because my husband's fixed or whatever. So it's like not even a thought.
Not in our house. I just
trust that 100% at this point.
It's terrifying.
Jax and Brittany. So Cruz is like with his therapist, but then Meemaw, Brittany's mom, and her in the kitchen, they're kind of whispering, but like Brittany's a chatter. Like shitty chat. Like she can't not talk. And so she's like saying little things like, oh, my glasses, or like, I need this, or like, she just won't stop talking, and it's annoying the shit out of Jax because he's like, they're working in there. Can you just stop talking? But of course he's like a real asshole about it.
Yeah.
She's talking because her eye is red. So they go outside, and then Janet and Jason show up. So they're all outside talking. And, like, Janet immediately brings up to Jax that, you know, about knowing the rumor. Like, she's like, Jasmine told me you know the rumor that Kristin was talking about. And Brittany's like, what do you know? And Janet says that Jasmine also said Brittany knows something. And she's just like, well, this is Brittany. She's like, unlike Kristin, I'm not going to tell my friend's business. And I'm like, how about unlike your husband? Because he's out here purposely doing this. Like,
I know. I love how she does that, like throws Kristin under the bus. But I'm like, your husband is just as bad as Kristin.
Yeah. And Jason does call out Jax. And he's like, why are you telling Jasmine? Like, you're not even close with Jasmine. Like, why? And then we get in confessional, Jax sitting on the couch, and he's like, he tells his exact thought process on all of this, how he set it up. He's like, oh, maybe I'm losing my touch. He's like, this was an easy project. Jasmine, I wanted her to figure out who Michelle was texting, so I didn't have to do it myself. Then when I found out, I was going to drop the bomb on everyone. So he did all of this on purpose, but no one played his game the way he thought they were going to. So Jasmine essentially kept it to herself too much. And then Kristin left, like, Kristin always mixes up the meanings and, like, the intention behind everything. So she got it all wrong when she did say something. So, yeah, it didn't work out for Jax. Danny and Nia are at the park with their kids. There's more discussion, like, about her depression. And she kind of steps aside to call Sally, who is her sister-in-law. So I guess Danny's sister, because she had postpartum, and now she like has a business or like is a counselor that has to do with it or something. Yeah. So she's talking to her, and she keeps calling it like the baby blues. And this Sally explained, she's like, the baby blues are like days to a week after. Like, what you're experiencing is a lot more than baby blues. Yeah. And she's like, you don't need to be ashamed, but like, this is beyond me. Like, you need to reach out to like real help kind of thing. So yeah, Danny then like comes over, I think towards the end, and she's just, you know, upset or whatever. Jax and Brittany are driving. It's a secret. Like, Jax set this all up, and Brittany doesn't know where they're going. Brittany looks excited, you know, because Jax like thought of something for them to do, like a little date. And they show up at this house, and apparently it's an intimacy, tantric sex something or other. Yeah. I would have been pissed. I would have been so mad that, like, I didn't know what we were doing, and then this is what we show up to. I mean, I know they specifically have talked about, like, having issues in their sex life, but I don't know. Going to a counselor is one thing. But, of course, Jax picks, like, the weirdest one. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Brittany almost seems freaked out a little bit. Like, the questions that she was asking, like, I don't know. I wouldn't want to go to that kind of counseling. I would not. No way. No. I would be very
I thought it was weird, too.
To have. They were sitting on the floor.
You could tell she was definitely disappointed. Like, she thought it was going to be something different.
Yeah. Brittany says that, because they had asked, the counselor, tantric lady, had asked, like, how often are you having sex a week? And Brittany's like, let's say it was twice in the last year, which is even crazier than, like, what we kind of understood from the girls' night. And when she said they hadn't had sex for a month and a half, I'm like, so it had been, what, like 10 or 11 months before that? Like... Yeah, that's Yeah, he's out there cheating, girl. He is not... Jax Taylor is not going 9, 10, 11 months without sex. Like, that's not happening. I think she gets asked a question about, like, what do you do to, like, get in the mood or something? And she says she puts on lingerie and heels and, like... She just wants Jax to be attracted to her again. I think, I don't know, me personally, freaking taking the time to get all dressed up in lingerie and shit, I think that's funny. I just don't have the time for that. Like, that's not... No.
I mean, I'm not into that either. No, I mean, I think it was something when we were younger. Like, I remember... going to like Victoria's Secret and like buying something super cute. But like now I think, why would I spend the money on that when it's just going to come off? Wouldn't you rather see a naked body than something in, I don't know. Yeah. Maybe we're just,
it just takes
older.
Like, it's an effort that just seems unnecessary. I don't know.
I mean, like, I guess if you're into that, but me personally, Like,
No.
to put something on like that and a pair of heels, I would just start laughing. Like, I don't know if I have that, like,
I'm not
sexual,
sexy.
like, yeah. I guess because
Yeah.
I don't feel myself as being sexy that I could take it seriously. You know what I mean?
No.
I don't know.
No, like whenever I've seen like a movie or like, and like the woman's like seducing or like walking like up to the man in the bed, like never, I would die.
No.
Like it would be a joke if I was doing
Right.
it.
That's
Like,
what I'm saying.
it
Like, I would
wouldn't-
laugh.
Yeah, like I might joke around, but like there's no like, no, that's not me. That would
Me
just be
either.
weird. I can't.
Yeah.
So yeah, the therapist says like, I don't see any cheating or anything. And I'm
I
like,
died.
What does that mean?
Listen, Jax paid her to say that. He's
Yeah,
like,
that's
I'll
such a
give you an
weird thing to
extra
say.
$100 if you say that you don't see cheating in our lives. Like, how would she
Yeah.
know? Is she a psychic?
Right.
Like,
That's what I was
what?
thinking. Like, did you like pull a tarot card too? Like,
Yeah.
what? You're a freaking tantric sex counselor. Well, how do you know?
Oh my God.
And Brittany says, like, cheating is always on the back of her mind. And they talk about how, like, before they were married, because she said there was cheating in our relationship, but we've gotten past that. And Jax is like, yeah, before we were married. Some men have a very, like, have you had any, like, used to work with men, like, when you were younger and, like, a factory setting? When I was younger, and I always worked with a lot of men, and we would like travel and stuff for work, there was this mentality that guys that only had girlfriends, they were allowed to go out and meet girls on trips, like work trips, because they weren't married yet. Like they thought that was fine. And I always thought it was the craziest thing. And I was like
they thought it was fine, or their girlfriends also said it was okay?
No. Their girlfriends weren't aware. They just felt like
it was
it's
okay.
not a real commitment yet because I'm not married. Yeah.
No, I never had
You really
that.
think you're going to stop once you're married if you think it's fine now? Like, what's
Right.
the difference?
No.
Like, these people, like, live together and stuff. I'm like, I don't know. But, yeah, I experienced that a lot, that guys would say that. And then, of course, like, you know, I was with my husband, who I wasn't married to, and I would be like, is that a thing? Like, what? I don't get it. Like...
No, I never talked to anyone that said that, at least to me, or thought that was okay.
I don't know. People really, you never worked anywhere where you had work trips. For whatever reason, once you're on the road, people like, they act like they're not at home anymore and they're like a different person.
Yeah.
See, they love
I
to
will
tell
say,
you shit. They would never say at work. They love to act a way they would never act. It's very weird. I will tell you that. It's odd.
So I didn't have that, but like working in a factory with men, there was a lot of infidelity. Like everyone was having sex with everyone, which I thought was
weird.
Insane. Like so many men, like all the office people were all having affairs. And people would tell me this shit and I'm like, what? And I mean, I was young.
I acted like that too.
I was young.
Always,
you know, like I was 19, 20 years old when I got that job. Oh, God, freaking dog. So you would think that for me, I would be like, okay, but I was like, that is not okay. Like, what is wrong with these people?
That's how I was too. I was always like blown away every time. I was like, who did what? I was like, I don't know. I don't know why it surprised me. Every single time I was like so surprised that people would cheat on each other. But yeah, they did it all the time. It was the same for me when where I worked. Like there was always something going on with people. Yeah. So they do this like exercise called soul gazing where they like face each other and take deep breaths, and like during it, like the producers have it flash back to like old Brittany before her surgeries. And oh my God, I was like, why can't you go back to that face, Brittany? Like, what did you do? Jax is talking about how Brittany is his everything. And then comments, hopefully this buys me more time. And I'm like, yeah, exactly. He thought, okay, she keeps talking about our intimacy. I'm going to bring her to an intimacy coach. This is going to fix things. Like, he has such this linear, like, shallow thinking about everything that he literally was like, okay, this is going to fix it, at least for a little bit. Like, good enough. We'll kick the can down the road, essentially. Brittany says she doesn't think Jax, like, appreciates her anymore, and he doesn't even try to make an effort. And the lady asks, like, so did you feel connected in that moment? And she's like, yeah, I did. I liked it. But, like, she looks so sad and just so young. Because, like, she doesn't have makeup on and stuff. And she looks so young and sad in that moment. I'm like, just get out. Just leave, Brittany. Just go. Like, I am so happy she left. And she is still young. So, like, I hope that, you know, she finds someone who really can love her for her. Luke, Jax, and Jason all meet up to go bowling, and they showed this little old lady bowling, which made me laugh. Like, why do they do that sometimes? Like, they show the most random little clips, and I'm like, could you imagine? You just turn on your reality show, and, like, there you are hobbling up bowling. I'd be like, excuse me. Like,
I feel like they would have to ask for that permission.
But her face wasn't on it. So I think if you're in a public place, like, and your face and stuff isn't, you probably don't need a release. Or they just put a sign on the door that says, like, we're filming. And so, like, you're, you know, if you come in, essentially, you're open to being filmed. I don't know. I don't live in a place that films, so I couldn't tell you, but that's my guess.
Yeah.
Jax is horrible at bowling, so he, like, is trying to make a show of everything and, like, wave his arms around and, like, be crazy, but he just keeps getting gutter balls. And you know, if he was good at bowling, he would be like, take it seriously, but he's trying to make it like, oh, I'm just messing up because, you know, I don't care. Jax brings up dinner, and Luke wants to know, like, why people are defending Jessie as much as they are, because, like, Jessie's kind of an asshole. And they're talking about how Kristin gets upset and, like, twists things and doesn't even remember what she says. And Luke's like, Jax, aren't you a self-proclaimed pathological liar? And he's like, oh, if I held you accountable for everything 10 years ago, oh, you know, his face is getting red. Like, he is getting pissed off because he did not think that something like that was going to be thrown back at him.
Yeah, that he was going to call him out.
Yeah. They show a clip from, like, a reunion where Jax is like, doesn't everybody just lie about things all the time? And I think it's Stassi and Lisa are like, no, they don't. Like, Luke just says that, like, he wants to get past this. And, which I get. Like, one of the biggest reasons, like, I don't think I could be on reality TV is I cannot rehash things. Nothing drives me more insane than someone who keeps bringing up something that I already thought we moved past.
Yeah.
Like, if we have a conversation and, like, we apologized, or we said we're done with this, or we're not discussing this or whatever, like, I take it literally. I'm done. That's literally, like, gone from, like, my mind. It's gone from our friendship. It does not matter to me anymore. I have moved on. I'm an easy forgiver. Like, I don't hold on to a lot of things. And so the way in reality TV, they constantly have to keep bringing up, well, you did this, and over and over and over again, and can't just move on. I couldn't do it. I would go mentally insane. Like, I could not do it. Let's see. Nia and Danny, they're meeting to have dinner with Jessie and Michelle. They're talking a lot about moving, and they want to move to a bigger place, but they're not, like, in agreement yet of where they want to go. So they don't say this, but I guess they're meeting with Jessie and Michelle because they're realtors, maybe?
That's what I assumed. That's what it seemed like. Because I feel like they would never have had dinner with them if it wasn't for something like that. Like, I feel like they're not friends like that.
Yeah. They didn't really talk about it, though, either.
No, it was
like,
very quick. Yeah, because even Nia was just like, I don't even want to discuss this right now. And you could tell Danny was like, almost seemed like that's why they were there. And she's like, well, I mean, you can talk about it, but she's like, I just mentally can't right now.
Yeah. Because he wants to move to Santa Clarita, which they show on a map, and it looks really far away from LA.
Yeah.
It really does. Like, it is just northwest. Like, it is nowhere near.
That's where they live, though, currently.
Lives. They did end up buying a house there. He won.
He did.
Because he's saying, like, you can buy a $1 million house and it's like 6 bedrooms. Whereas where they currently live, like, you can't get anything like that for less than 3, you know?
Yeah.
And, like, it's just not in their budget. I can't imagine $1 million house where we live. Man, we would be bougie. We would be living. Could you imagine?
Yeah.
We would be top of the top for $1 million house.
I know. It's so crazy.
Let's see. So Jessie just like changes the house talk and starts to talk about Kristin, like brings her up. And Nia just starts crying. And I'm like, well, that's a way to stop a conversation. She's like, I don't have the ability to take this on. The negativity is just too much. Michelle is like super sweet. And like, she actually gets teary-eyed, you know, like hearing her talk about it.
Yeah.
She's like trying to hold her hand and make her feel better. And they kind of end that there. They didn't really actually get to talk about much because Nia kind of had a mental breakdown. Jax and Brittany are doing a date night, like, and it's after her mom leaves town, which Brittany's already kind of annoyed at because she's like, my mom came here for a month so that we could work on shit, and he waits until she leaves to have an overnight date night and schedule it, you know?
And it shows them like 2 days later, like after they left. Yeah. I was like, what the hell?
Of course he did. But Janet and Jason are going to come over and spend the night and watch Cruise. And as soon as they walk in, Jax is feeding Jason a shot of liquor. And I'm like, that's totally what I do when people are watching my baby. Like, here's some liquor. Get yourself all, like, what? And then they show some clips. It's like 5 minutes, Cruz running around being crazy. 45 seconds later, Cruz is melting down and crying. 4 minutes later, they're trying to feed him and he's crying. And Janet's like, when's bedtime? And he's like, it's been 10 minutes, Janet. Like, which, I mean, it's different when it's your baby and you start from scratch.
Yes,
than just,
it is
like,
completely different.
Watching. Do you remember, we were young. One of your friends had a baby pretty young, and we were watching him. You were technically watching him, but I was there. We were still at Mom's house. It was a little boy, and he was, like, diapers and stuff. And we were fine, like, watching him, but, we needed to change his diaper, and I ended up...
I remember this.
You put his diaper on backwards or something, and then you told her, oh, my sister changed his diaper, that's why it was on backwards. And she was like, well, since you're watching him, how about you take care of that stuff next time or something?
Oh my God.
Because you didn't want to say you did it.
Yeah, I remember that. I was like, whose baby did I watch? But now I remember. Gosh.
And he would be like a grown man now, I guess. Because that was a long
Yes,
time
if it's
ago.
the person that I'm thinking of, he literally just turned 21 like yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah. Because it was before
Crazy.
you had your first, and she's a grown adult, so.
Yeah. Yep.
Let's see. So Luke and Kristin are at their apartment, and Luke kind of sits her down to discuss his conversation with Jason and Jax, and he's very straight with her, like describing, he's not like beating around the bush or anything, and he's like saying, you know, what he said to her versus what she said out loud, and how the slight change like made a big difference, and of course everyone's harping on it, and you can tell she's kind of just shutting down. Like, she's calm, and she disagrees with him, and she's like, you're right, I can do that, like, I can be better about that, or whatever. Like, she's not blowing up, but she looks defeated, and, like, it's almost, like, too far on the other end of the spectrum. Like, Luke doesn't want to start a fight, but he's looking for a conversation, and she is just agreeing with everything that he is saying, but not really hearing it. Like,
Yeah.
he can tell, even though her words are, I accept it and I hear you, she's not really listening because she's, like, fully shutting down.
She just wants to, like, dismiss everything. You know, like, she just wants, you can tell she doesn't want to talk about it, so she's just like, yep, I'm going to agree, and she's like, let's just move on.
Yeah. Yeah, and she's just, like, avoiding a fight. And I think Luke is great, and she does not want to scare him. She does not want to lose him. She doesn't want to do the things I think she has done in previous relationships. But Luke is, like, from what we can tell, emotionally intelligent, and he can't be tricked. You know what I mean? Like, he's not going to be tricked into thinking that she's okay when she's not. And she's eventually going to have to let her walls down. Like, they're going to live together long enough. She's going to have a baby. Like, you're going to get annoyed with your significant other and you're going to lose your shit on them. Or you're going to cry. Or you're going to have a mental breakdown. Or you're going to go through menopause. Or, like, someone's going to die and you're going to not mourn them well. Or, like, shit is going to happen and, like, your true self is going to come out. And I don't think she's doing herself any favors by trying to just be, like, agreeable to everything. Because it's not what he's looking for. Right. You know? Like, at all.
He's definitely an emotional person, and he likes to talk things out. And I feel like Kristin is just kind of like, I just want to get over it. Like, let's move on. And he is not the same.
Yeah. And I mean, I get that because my husband and I are two very different people. Yeah. Like,
and I guess it's definitely
really
like
a lot.
Right. And I feel like she has always been in relationships where they just argue and yell at each other.
Yes. And they like are explosive.
Yes. And like Luke is like a calm, like, let's talk this out kind of thing. And I don't think she's just not used to that.
Yeah. 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 My husband and I aren't fighters. Like, we're not yellers at all to each other. Like, we have yelled, but I could probably count on one hand when we've actually, like, yelled at each other. It's not, like, a regular thing. But, like, so when he gets mad, he just shuts down, walls up. Like, I know he's mad, not because he's told me or because he's yelled at me, because he's, like, he'll literally leave a room if he's mad at me. Like, he'll, like, distance and literally stay away from me, and I'll be like, what's wrong? What happened? What did I do? I am probably really annoying to him, but I cannot stand when he is mad at me and not talking, so I can't let it go. Like, I will literally follow him around, and I can only imagine from his standpoint where he just wants to, like, not talk about it. I can't not talk about it. Yeah. So, yeah, it gets us to butting heads sometimes. But I need to resolve it because I do forgive so easily. It's like, if you think I did something annoying, just fucking tell me. Just straight out be like, I hated when you acted like this or you did this thing, and I'll be like, oh, shit, I'm sorry. And I'll be, like, fine with it. Like, but he doesn't deal with things that way. And if you just shut down, like, I can't not. I will be on it like a dog on a bone. And it must be annoying to the other person. But, like, I can't. I have to know why, and it has to get resolved.
You'll be on it like a dog on a bone?
Yes. I can't let it go. Like, I have to know.
That is so funny. Oh, my God. No, I agree with you. That's kind of how it is in our household, too. Like, I forgive very quickly. Like, I just want everyone to be fine. You know what I mean? Yes, I do not hold grudges. I need it to all be good. Yeah. And that's what, like, even, like, when Jersey and I get into it, like, I'm like, I'm sorry. Like, I don't want you to be upset with me. Like, can we please just get over this? But Skylar's the same way. He gets very quiet. Skylar is not a yeller at all. Like, the 20 plus years that we've been together, I can probably count, like, 2 to 3 times that he's raised his voice, and I'm like, what? Like, why did you just? And then, like, I will cry, and because he's just not. Like, I'm more of the one that's like, what the hell? Like, confrontational one, and he's just, like, very calm and quiet and doesn't say anything. Yeah, I'm not a yeller, but most things don't bother me. Like, and even if I got mad about something, they just, like, they'll go away pretty quickly, too. Yeah. So, like, it just isn't a big deal. But, yeah, my husband will, like,
he would literally like not talk to me for 2 days if I let it go. And
Skylar would be like that too.
Oh, I can't. It drives me insane. Let's see. So yeah, we're at the Jax and them going out. So they're chatting about the bar and stuff. Oh, they're staying at like a really fancy hotel. That was like what he got like a really nice hotel. He got a chef to like cook them. I could never be rich. I am too introverted. I cannot be in a hotel room and have a chef cooking and like be able to have like a normal conversation.
Yeah.
Never. They're like talking about their relationship and stuff, and I'm like, there's a man. I know it. He's right over there.
Listening.
Like,
yeah. But I don't feel
like alone too much.
Yeah, I don't feel like Brittany was all for that though either, because she's like, "Oh, they're cooking here?" Like she didn't seem like, I think she literally just wanted to go in and like have sex.
Have sex, yeah.
Yeah.
And order some food. Like, I would have been great if, like, my husband got a nice fancy hotel room and he's like, and we're ordering DoorDash and, like, we have these movies we're going to watch and, have sex or whatever. Like, that would be perfection. Yeah. You know? But, yeah, I would not like or whenever you see on shows when people get, like, a violinist to, like, play for them or something. What do I have to do? Stare at them? Clap? Like,
uncomfortable. That would just be, like, so uncomfortable. Yeah.
I can't even... okay, so, like, at work, we have cleaning people that, like, get trash and, like, vacuum. When I hear that vacuum within, like, 20 feet of where my office is, I get up and just leave my office. And I don't come back for like 15 minutes because I don't want to be in there when he comes in with the vacuum. Because I'm like, it's weird. Like, I got to move over here. Oh, you want to get under my desk? Like, I hate the interaction. Like,
that's weird. Why would they even do that while you're there?
Probably because they don't want to have like a night shift work crew.
Oh. I would be uncomfortable if I was that person with the vacuum. I'd be like, they're in their office. I don't want to disturb them.
I know. I wouldn't even probably go in. If I saw someone in the office, I'd go past it. Yeah. But no, they don't. They come in. And it's like, so as soon as I hear that vacuum get near me, I'm like, I'm out of here. Yeah. And I just go away for a while and I'll come back.
I would do the same thing. Yeah, that's weird.
Oh, I hate it. Because like they get the trash and stuff, and then I'm like, should I tie the trash off, or do I hand you the trash, or do I just get out of the way? I hate it. It's
my God.
I don't know. I just walk away. I'm like, you take care of everything. It's your job, and I will be back later. So Jax is just talking about like, well, we've been really busy with the bar, and Cruz needs a lot of attention with his verbal stuff, and like Brittany's like, but we had a plan to have a second baby. So, like, why are you changing it? Like, I want to know right now if you don't want a second baby. Like, and he won't answer her, but he keeps, like, putting it off. Yeah. And she's like, getting upset because the plan's changing, you know? And immediately, he's like, ugh, it's the alcohol. He says it under his breath. And she's like, I can't even have emotions. And he's like, no, you can't.
No.
I'm like, you are such an asshole. Like,
I know.
Oh my God. I can't even imagine.
I think we said this before, but I'm like, if he is like verbally abusing her on camera like that, just imagine how bad it is when the cameras are off. Like he straight up tells her, no, you can't have emotion. Like that's and ridiculous. He thinks that's fine to say. Yeah. I'm just like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah. And he's like, my job requires me to leave the house and yours doesn't. She's like, this is when Brittany breaks for like the first time, I think, ever with Jax. And she's like, what the hell are you even talking about? Like, we split the cost of the house. We pay for everything. Like, what the fuck are you even talking about? You've literally not had a job. For how long?
Right.
Like, you just got this bar. And he's saying, like, there's too much going on. It takes a lot of planning. And she's like, but you don't even do anything. And that's when he got pissed. But Brittany never says that stuff out loud. Like, we all know it. We all see it. But she stands up for him. And normally it would be like, well, Jax is so busy with the bar. But, like, she's like, fuck you. Like, I literally plan everything for our family. I got all those counselors to come in and assess Cruz. You had nothing to do with it. I am working with you on the bar. You're not doing that solo.
Yeah.
And, like, she is pissed
He acts
now.
like, like he is the provider and she's a stay-at-home housewife. Like,
yes, that's what he wants to say out loud.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, like, she is bringing in tons of money from all of her promotional stuff because you get paid a lot, especially when you're already a star, to do, like, ads and stuff. And, yeah, I was just happy. Like, I'm like, yes, Brittany, say the truth. Like, say it. But that's the end of the episode. So it wasn't like there wasn't a lot that happened. Not like your crazy episode, the last one, where it was like insane fights and stuff. Oh my gosh,
I know. It was all over the place.
Yeah, but it was a good episode. It had a lot of content still. So yeah, so thanks for listening. You can find us at Shaded Reality Pod on everything. I put up clips regularly, usually 2 to 3 for every episode on TikTok. I throw some things here and there at Instagram. I just don't get a lot of people there, so I don't spend as much time. You can listen to all of our audio on, like, normal podcasting things. Apple, Spotify, iHeart, I don't know, anything you can think of. Our audio is also on YouTube. So please follow us on YouTube. Well, you have like 8 followers, so it would be great if you went and actually followed us on YouTube. We're at Shaded Reality Pod there also. I have some old video up there, but we just don't have anybody watching them. So I've stopped doing that because it's just not worth my time. It takes effort to get it all uploaded, and like nobody's watching it. So I'm kind of like, maybe down the road I'll do that. If I get more followers, I'd love to. I shut down the Patreon because we had nobody using it. So it is just like paused essentially. So if we want to use it in the future, we'll go back up. So don't look for that. If you like have listened to previous episodes and I've talked about Patreon, it's not searchable at this moment. Oh, you can watch video of our podcast on Spotify now.
I was just going to say that. Video. I went the other day to like listen to us and I was like, okay, there we are. You can see us on Spotify.
I think the weekend, because I've been reading, and Spotify is like down, like pushing just audio podcasts down and really pushing video podcasts. So I just wanted to like get in on that. So I only uploaded the Valley stuff. Like I didn't go back to any of our older. Again, it takes time. So moving forward from season 1, The Valley, now it will just do it. But yeah, so if you want to see our faces, you can see us on Spotify. Like, subscribe, give us a rating. We would love that. If you need to say anything to us or have any feedback, shadedrealitypod@gmail.com. And yeah, I guess that's everything. Oh, we made some weird top 10 list on Good Pods. So it was like indie TV reviews, or I don't know, it was some very specific list, but I was like, I don't care. There was more than 10 on that list, and we were in the top 10, so I'll take it. I was excited. So thanks for listening. Maybe get us up to like the top 5 on a really specific podcast list. We'll see you, I guess, happy Tuesday. We will see you on Thursday. Bye.
Bye.